Yeah, but they're actually doing the thing.
They're doing it, but it's not a real game show.
Well, so it's even funnier.
Zero exercise. Maximum food intake.
Sex is a side hustle for the ass, really.
Well,
Donald Trump would probably more likely call her a whore.
Well, I'm like a 3-finger guy. I try to just have the 3 fingers do a drive-by, a gentle drive-by. Yeah, I used to be known as Halter Top Tony around town.
Okay.
Oh, I got a mustache. Welcome back.
Welcome back to episode 88 of the Don't Be Sorry Sex Hour, where we talk to a lonely lady. Oh, anyway.
Welcome back to 1-800. We've got your feet.
You a foot guy?
Nope.
What are you?
I could pay attention.
What are you?
I could pay attention to like a nice foot though.
Toe, a foot, whole foot?
Yeah, like I'll give a good foot massage.
You ever,
I didn't give a million foot massage to a million different ladies, and they all meant something.
What movie's that?
Pulp Fiction.
I like that. You lick a toe?
No. I'm like kissing an ankle at the very least.
At the least, you're barely.
I draw the line at the bone on the ankle.
On the What about it is it?
That's the furthest.
What about it is it?
I'm picturing somebody who's walking bare feet. Ankles ain't getting dirty.
Yeah.
I maybe I am a germaphobe, but I'm conscious.
Like a sweaty foot bothers you?
Sweat. I don't know if women get sweaty feet.
Correct, they do.
Okay.
Do you think that they're... What?
Fact. They don't get...
They don't sweat in the feet? You think women out here aren't sweating in the feet?
We got to take a pause for a second and we have to acknowledge your camera angle and like how you're presenting yourself. No, it's incredible, but like I feel like you're about to open 14 packs of hockey cards.
Sick.
Yeah,
I didn't even expect this. Well, but because I was just thinking, I was like, frick, you're always right here, and I'm always looking down. But this just went up 3,000%. It looks like I'm interviewing on Vice.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like a Skype interview for a job.
Yeah. It looks like I'm about to hire you.
Like if I called, but if you're interviewing me, what is the company you work for, sir?
Cool as fuck with the Bulls shirt.
Yeah, there's like, you guys sell
Can
records.
you even work here looking like that?
I got like a nice little polo on. I switched my clothes for you.
You're a counterculture. You're coming in as a counterculture guy.
I was kind of hoping we would get that, that tank top episode in soon, but
yeah. I mean, you could throw on a tank top too. It's not.
That's what I'm saying.
You could be tank top Tony.
Yeah, tank top Tony would be sick. Halter top Tony's even cooler, dude.
Halter top Tony.
When I'm all mid-drift, holy smokes, does it look great.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
You're not lying.
No, I'm not lying. I've been there. Like, I'll be sitting on a couch.
You're always there.
Watching a movie, and then as I get more comfortable, I slide down. And as I slide, my shirt slides up.
Yeah, of course it does.
And then it stops at my tits. And then my belly's out. My belly's just out.
So this is a regular.
Yeah, I used to be known as Halter Top Tony around town.
Okay.
I've since...
How deep is your belly button?
1.5 inches.
Yeah, like we're getting past the first.
Oh, you're getting the first knuckle for sure.
The first knuckle.
Minimum.
Let me see if I got. Yeah, no, I don't have any. I don't. Wow.
No, you don't have an.
Barely,
you don't have
dude.
an outie though. Don't tell me you have an outie.
No, it's an innie, but it's like basically it's like a manhole cover without a cap. That's almost what it feels like. The ladder.
I heard that if you hold too many farts in, you get an outie.
Is it like scientific? That's scientific.
No, nothing I say is scientific. I just heard it.
How many like gas days? Because today I had a lot of gas.
Somehow we always find our way back
to gas.
To gas and stuff about the butt.
I like farting, dude.
Yeah, it's pretty sick.
When you made the mustache there, no trim, just full whatever was there, or did you style it?
Originally, I was trimming the beard, and then I had the goatee, which I sent you the picture of.
Yeah, I thought that was all right.
Yeah, the big show. Like I was really liking it too. Like
you did look like a wrestler.
But then my buddy Dan said like you don't have a strong enough jaw to be any wrestler.
Wow.
Which I thought was a little interesting. He's like look at the rattlesnake. Like, look at Stone Cold.
Yeah, he gave examples.
Yeah, he's like, that's a goatee guy.
It's true.
He's like, you could never fill that goatee in.
Wow.
And I was like,
I mean, it would look full to me.
yeah. Well, it was almost too full.
You have like a managerial neck.
Sorry?
Like, you look like you make 98 grand like in an administrative office.
Yeah, I have an ergonomic keyboard somewhere.
Yeah, like it's completely.
My chair does like 9-way adjustable.
You make women in the office feel uncomfortable, but they could never really get you for it, kind of guy.
Yeah, because I'm always bringing them treats.
Something.
Yeah, something like I bake
Like
muffins.
Muffins aren't crossing the line, but when you do it, it is.
Yeah, you just really,
Just this guy, just this mustache guy.
And then in
Not
your
you.
office,
Not really you.
Who you are when you wear your muscle cutoff shirts, you're the guy who's got like 3, 4, 27 sexual harassment claims. In
Likely,
the office.
yeah.
Like
The cutoff guy?
Yeah, you're like smacking girls on the ass like, way to go, Janet.
The cutoff guy is kind of close to Colin Farrell in Horrible Bosses.
Oh my God, he's doing. She's
Like
always
cocaine.
wheeling around. She's always wheeling around here. I don't trust her.
Making me feel uncomfortable.
So much cocaine.
Colin Farrell just ran a marathon with his friend who's bound in a wheelchair. Pushed her the whole way, 45 kilometers, I think.
Wait, what?
Yeah, she's a beautiful
Is
person.
that another fun fact about Colin Farrell?
Fun fact, Colin Farrell, nice guy. Can you believe it? So you text something in the group today there. You had a friend that likes to eat ass?
Yeah. Well,
And he said he enjoyed it?
Well, it has come up on multiple occasions where it's not so much somebody's just saying something they like.
Yeah.
He's trying to convince me that I need to get on board
With eating ass.
He's saying you're missing out. You have no idea what you're missing. And
Honestly, I don't agree with that.
I don't agree with it either. I think you're way too forthcoming about it.
Missing out?
Yeah, he said you're missing out, dude.
On what?
You want, quote unquote, you want to make the eyes roll back in their head? And I'm like, if that's what it takes.
But the tongue has a function.
All of your taste buds.
Yeah. So I
like
mean,
every single bud is on the asshole, dude.
all your friends are on your tongue.
Yeah.
All the buds are hanging out on the tongue.
All the buds are hanging out.
I'm not like opposed to it. I've just never. I can't say I haven't done it, but like it's like drunkenly.
Yeah, and
it's only like a second, like because
you
too,
parked
scared.
in the wrong parking spot. That's what happened. You're
I'm
like,
just
oh,
scared.
whoa, yeah, that's fine.
You have fear.
Yeah, so
There's fear inside your heart.
The conversation continued, and he got more in depth about it, saying, "Well, one night I had a girl do that to me." And I was like,
see, that's where it was going the whole time.
and I said, "What do you mean? I need more?" And I was like,
Did you?
Did
you know? Did you really need more?
No, but he was so excited about it.
Got
I just needed to know, and it's not a bad thing. We're
judging. Are we judging?
Yeah. Well, no, I was like, everybody's got their thing, you know.
Yeah. Don't
that
be
they
sorry
like.
for it.
Don't be sorry
Don't
for
be
having
sorry.
your bum
Number 80.
hole licked.
No matter who you are.
He said, "Yeah, this single mom."
Wow. Desperation is what it takes. Is what I'm realizing.
She went down and took a tour in Dingleberry, Dusseldorf.
Sure.
And
You want to try that again?
no, I got
Weak landing. We're fine with it.
Dingleberry Dungeon.
Okay, I guess.
And he's like, it was crazy. I went, woo! I can't do it. What he did.
Yeah,
but
you lost your voice.
I lost my voice. And I said, oh, that's interesting. Like, okay, so can I have more information about, like, was this just random? Was this like at a bar? He's like, no, I prepared. I'm always clean. And I was like, well, I never said you weren't.
Yeah.
And bottom line, he said, get it done, dude. And I was like, that will never happen.
Get it done.
That will never. He said, get it done like I was not doing my homework.
He gave you homework.
You know? Like I was putting off an assignment.
I kind of appreciate that, you know? Like, men don't like to go down alone with the ship.
No, that's what makes me more sus about it. Is this a pyramid scheme I'm missing out on?
Might be a little schemy, dude. To have your ass eaten is, again, another deep dive.
Yeah. Yeah, you would find out who did Watergate down there.
Yeah.
Only.
Well, there's just so much with the ass that has nothing to do with sex.
Well,
Like the ass has a full-time job before sex even like it would be a sex is a side hustle for the ass, really.
Well, let's clarify a little more. Like the ass moonlights on the side, though. You know, like it has a full-time job.
Yeah, it's available,
but it does some like it works at a call center at night.
Has a pager.
It has a pager for just in case we gotta snap in.
Yeah, the ass is like the sixth man on a basketball team. You know, it's just kind of always ready to go in.
You mean the guy on the bench?
Yeah, sixth man of the year, though. He plays a lot more than you think. You know, he's still in the rotation.
Not LeBron's son, not Bronny.
I mean, he would be happy to play sixth man. It's a good living out there. But when you're Bronny,
poor guy had a heart attack, dude.
You know, if I had a heart attack, I would just go to my dad's room and be like, "Yo, can I just do nothing?"
Well, yeah, if I'm LeBron James. If I'm LeBron
I mean,
James.
your brain is doing the right thing. It's LeBron James, the same name. They're the sames. The James is
if
the same.
Son, if I'm his son and I'm having a heart attack, you're good for the rest of your life. Like,
well, yeah.
You're not that great of a ball player. Go home, brother.
Yeah, it looks like you wouldn't have scouted him.
No, and I could be the scout.
Yes.
Like, I'm the guy lying to parents, you know, like, yeah, he's going to be good.
Yeah, that's a good one, actually. You look like you work in baseball.
Yeah, I like the way the ball pops off the bat. I love that. The sound. Oh, he doesn't have trouble with the curve, that guy.
Man, you could sell that. Just the way you said that. I'm in now. I want to meet the kid.
That snap, it's like peas, dude. It's like a snap pea.
Oh. Yeah.
I lost it right there.
Yeah, needs to know more about baseball. Snap peas don't snap that hard. We need launches off that bat.
Are you watching the World Series?
Watched it. It's over.
Oh, they won.
The Yankees won.
Wait, I thought it was 3-3.
They didn't. They lost.
Oh, so the LA won.
It wasn't 3-3. The Dodgers were up 3-0, and then the Yankees won a game. They were up a bunch in the last game, and then they lost. It's kind of
Did the guy that tried to steal or he stole the glove, did that impact the game at all?
No. Just his life entirely only.
Yeah, like nobody likes him.
Banned from the stadium for life.
He's banned from that stadium.
Forever.
Because he took the glove.
Yeah, you can't do it.
Well, I don't know why he would do it.
You're in the heat of the moment.
But that's your team.
And it's your love.
Yeah, like that's like you're at a hockey game and you steal a stick while the guy's trying to use it.
Wow, I mean, how do you get on the ice?
You're behind the bench. You're behind the bench.
There's glass up there.
Is there glass even behind the bench?
Yeah.
No part is accessible from
no, the bench, yeah. The guy's on the bench there, but there's glass behind it. They're in like an enclosure.
Yeah, hockey seems to be the biggest. We don't want the fans anywhere near these guys.
Well, they're on skates. It's kind of hard. Like every other sport's on the feet.
Yeah, true.
Even football, you don't really want to go out there, but you'll give it a shot.
Because like basketball, you could steal the ball if you wanted. You could really dive.
You could attack somebody out there too, really just kind of get into somebody's
It's kind of crazy, but maybe that's why they charge so much for those tickets.
For the tickets up front.
Whoever can afford that ticket, not charging the field.
Thing is, just when you sit down courtside like that, it's probably fucking amazing.
You think so?
Yes.
Like sweat flying all over you?
What?
Big men falling on top of you? Like, I don't think that's great.
On you.
Well, like, when you're sitting there,
yeah.
These are large men.
They're big.
Running as fast as they can.
Not always.
Bound to fall.
Yeah, I mean...
And if they fall on you, 7 foot, you're not 40 pounds.
Bound to fall, really.
You seen some of these guys?
Well, I mean, if you're I'm not at the net.
They look like
I want to be on the side.
But it doesn't matter. Like, things happen.
Yeah, they look wrong.
You don't think they ever make a play for the side?
There's side plays.
There you go. In on the people.
Shaq did it a few times.
Yeah, like if Shaq's falling on you, brother, you're in trouble.
Yeah. But you just hold on, you know? You just grab
That's like a Volkswagen Jetta falling on you.
Kind of. Shaq's like a fucking city Golf.
Yeah, he is the size of a small compact.
You never see them out and about, and when you do, you're like, you're in the NBA. Like, you're immediately aware. There's a height.
Wait.
That's NBA height.
You're saying you don't see like a Shaq around.
You never see like super tall guys around. Like everybody in the NBA is 6'5" and above. Like you rarely see a guy that's 6'5".
Yeah, I guess even the point guards are tall as all hell.
Yeah, like where are they? Not all tall guys are NBA guys.
Which leads me to believe, like, how does the coach have authority over any of these men? You know,
Well,
like,
not physically.
No.
But you know that they're not like fighting each other prior to the game.
I think basketball needs a little bit more violence.
Yeah?
Like a small. Yeah, why not?
I wouldn't mind a little violence, maybe a trampoline or two.
And then it pops up in the middle of the game and you don't know where it is.
Yeah, the ankle strength would need to improve. Yeah, do you remember that though? Trampoline basketball. They had it on like remember that TNT is like the Man Show and shit. They had all those like weird sports.
Okay, no, see, I'm thinking of the one.
Horrible leg breaks happened. Yeah,
I'm thinking about what's that show that they filmed from Japan where they're doing the stunts?
Extreme XC or something.
Something XC, MXC,
yeah.
MXC?
MXC, yeah, MXC.
Most Extreme Challenge.
It was the best.
Dude, it was borderline illegal, I think, what they were doing.
Some of the things, but you know what? It was just fine. They would be running around and like the stones weren't reliable on the river.
Yeah. It was pretty much American Gladiator, but the only way China could do it.
But what I didn't know, I don't know now, so maybe you can tell me. Was it like a joke? Because like it was like, that was a real show and they just put it in English for us?
Yeah.
Yeah, gotcha. Because I thought like for a little bit when you're young, you're like, is this fake?
So like this show ran for quite a few seasons.
Yeah, at least.
It was on TNN and Spike TV.
TNN.
Yeah. Remember that?
Yeah, it's Spike.
April 19, 2003 to 2007. 4 years.
Yeah, dude. That's pretty much the only 4 years I ever lived.
Oh. Basic premise of the show is that it's a legitimate game show. The true premise is that it is a comedy not intended to be taken literally.
Yeah, it felt like that. Like so many layers. Like that's so Japanese.
Yeah, it was too. Oh yeah, this just ruined everything for me.
Oh,
it's completely fake.
What do you mean it's completely fake?
It's not fake, but the intention was not what we received. Like,
but they were really doing that. Like when the guys would wipe out off the ball.
Yeah, but it was
get hit with a
completely.
log.
It was like it's a fart. Like it's a farce.
A fart. Yeah, but they're actually doing the thing.
They're doing it, but it's not a real game show.
Well, so it's even funnier.
Yeah, they're just falling
for no legitimate prize.
For no like gain at all.
Wow. So then when they would like bring up a contestant and they would tell you like none of that was real.
It was all because the English dub is completely different than what's actually happened.
Well, because they would always say like for the girls that she was like here to meet a nice man or something all the time, like
which is you're just feeding into the stereotype of like that, you know.
Stereos can't even type.
Speaking of feeding in,
yeah, what'd you feed?
How old is Nick Lachey?
Nick Lachey?
Yeah, like how old is he?
He looks good, I think.
Dude,
what you got distracted there?
I'm looking it up.
Nick Lachey's probably let's say he's 52 or 48. 48.
He's 50.
Yeah, nice.
Dude, he's 50.
Looks great. What are you saying?
I'm not saying anything, but when I was watching, I was like, how old is he?
Yeah.
What venom is he drinking, you know?
He's good genetics.
Yeah.
He's not getting dual chocolate milks and riding off on his longboard.
There's everybody's got a pass, brother.
It's not Nick Lachey. His wife, though, you get a little sense from her.
She's 43.
But she seems like a little like, not like drunk.
What?
Something.
Okay.
She seems intoxicated sometimes, but it's like you couldn't put your finger on it.
Probably have to deal with him.
You think?
Yeah, I think so.
Wow. Talking bad about our guy Nick there.
Old Nick Lachey, dude.
Dude, Nick Lachey?
His music group was 98 Degrees.
Yeah, and they were probably longer, but it felt like they were really popular for like 98 seconds.
Yeah, he was married to Jessica Simpson.
Yeah, they had a show.
They did. What was it, Mary Kate and something?
No, it was just like, watch Jessica Simpson be hot and exist. He would pop in. He would come in sometimes. It was basically just at her house all the time. I think
he was on One Tree Hill.
As an actor?
Yeah.
Nick Lachey of 98 Degrees.
It popped up in his IMDb.
Nick Lachey as an IMDb? I guess he would because he's the host. They are a weird choice for Love is Blind.
They probably aren't a happy couple.
Did they audition?
I don't think they're a happy couple.
No?
He is on the show, dude. He's on One Tree Hill.
Like as many episodes?
No, I think it's just probably one episode.
Yeah, that feels accurate. One Tree Hill, man.
Wow, what a show.
Nick's probably been rolling in like prime grade vagina for
Why
decades.
Is he so famous?
He just capitalized on being a hot guy.
Yeah, what'd you think about the reveal for Love is Blind?
The reveal or the reunion?
Oh, the reunion. The reveal of the reunion.
The reveal of the reunion?
Yeah.
Well, by the time this comes out, it'll be so old, but I thought that there was so much aggression from the ladies.
A lot of tits, too, from them.
Yeah, all of them lost weight or something.
But, like, everybody's dress was like, listen to what we got.
Brittany's chest, it looked like somebody had draped her in Nutella and then was trying to wipe it off. Like, it was so much fake tanner on her tits and chest, and then her face was a completely different color. It's like, does nobody tell you this?
Dude, she looked like she had 2 European handballs under her dress. Like, the distinct shape of what was going on under there.
Yeah, you don't want I don't want the tit to look like it could be dented.
Yeah, like it, dude, it looked like chrome hubcaps.
Yeah.
They had a shape. They were a shape.
Yeah, like if she's having sex, like they don't move those things.
Dude, the ground would move before her boobs.
I thought Tim was being so annoying when he was saying, he's like, I got offended when you call me something other than my name. You're like,
yeah.
Okay.
And she called him a little bitch, which is great.
It's great.
Like, I think that...
Maybe you're being a bitch, dude.
Yeah, Michaela calls me that all the time. I love it.
But he's so upset. He's like, oh, yeah,
I think he's just upset, that he wasted his time.
I think he's just upset that she looked like that now.
Yeah. I think the narrative of the show, of the reunion, was just the men suck, which is going to be that way no matter what.
Except Garrett.
Well, Garrett, fuck you, Garrett.
Yeah.
Like, they're way too...
Everything went up. Everything went from, maybe 7, 8 to, 12. But that's what happens, when you form a unity. You ever form a unity?
Yeah.
You get stuff.
But I was just hoping for more drama. I was disappointed.
Well, dude, there was drama. Nick revealed himself to be a bit of a piece of shit.
Yeah, just being honest, saying he didn't like the way she looked.
While Steven throwing him under the bus was like...
Yeah, those two guys on the show, it makes sense they are who they are. Like, did you see the way Ramses and Steven are dressing?
Ramses looked like he was crying, a lot before he came out.
It looked like he really wished he was white and part of Good Charlotte.
You think?
Well, I've never seen anybody besides Dom.
He got rid of the tails.
Yeah, but he replaced the tails with, old Italian tablecloth.
Yeah.
That he painted black,
I think Dom had figured it out, though, little later on.
Well, Dom was he could do that, though. Dom was okay. He's a giant, jacked dude.
But in the beginning, Dom was a little bitch. He was like, I'm so
with
sensitive.
the painted fingernail?
No, the style's fine. But he was just like, oh, I'm not here to I'm not here to actually be with you. I just want to respect you as a woman. It's like, no, dude, the show is you're here to be with one of these chicks. That's literally what the show is.
Dude, that's a great impression of Dom.
Dude, I got impressions, man. If subtle talking, I try my best.
Okay, let me get Colin Farrell when he's not Colin Farrell.
Colin, please listen to this.
Colin Farrell as he crosses the finish line.
As he crosses the finish line? Fuck!
It's over.
It's over.
He's upset.
Would you do a marathon?
Dude, what is that? That's like me asking you if you could fly, that's... Why would you ask me that question? To make me feel bad that I would never.
No, I would never do it.
What's the marathon? Is it a cheeseburger marathon? Is it a hot dog eating Like, I'll do any of those.
I think that's a marathon you've been playing with yourself called life, my friend. But like a marathon, like when people say they run a marathon, they're so excited to tell you that they ran far, and you're like, hey, that's annoying.
Yeah, like you pissed on yourself, dude.
Running far?
They pee on themselves.
Cars exist.
Yeah. 26 miles? What is it?
Hey, how long did you do your 45 kilometers? 30 minutes. Yeah, that drive takes me 2 minutes.
30 minutes?
Yeah, they do it in like 22.
No, they don't.
Yeah.
40. The fastest 44-kilometer time?
No. What do we mean the fastest? You're putting foot in my mouth?
What'd you say?
I think average people do it about 20 minutes, 22 minutes.
I'm telling you right now, the marathon time, I bet you the fastest marathon time is like not sub 2 hours.
For 45 kilometers? That's a half marathon.
Jordan, 26.2 miles.
Is how many kilometers?
Like double that, so 54.
Yeah, so I said 40 kilometers. Is people do that in about 20.
You said 30 minutes, dude.
That's, what am I saying? Are you not hearing this?
The fastest time ever is 1 hour, 59 minutes.
For double.
You're saying half marathon?
I couldn't be more clear on what I'm saying.
I was ready to argue with you for a while.
You were trying.
I didn't hear you say half. Did you? Can we roll it back?
I couldn't have said 45 kilometers or more.
We'll wait till next week.
Type in what people do a 45K in.
Wait, 45K is a full marathon almost.
I don't believe it is.
Half marathon kilometers.
Yeah. Let's start there.
21 kilometers.
All right.
Is a half.
How many minutes does that take? How many minutes? It feels like it's taking a marathon for you to figure it out. You're not our guy in the booth, you know? You're like our part-time guy.
It's 1 hour, dude.
For 21 kilometers?
Kilometers, the fastest time is 1 hour.
What?
57 minutes and 30 seconds.
For 21 kilometers.
21 kilometers. Do you know how far? That's a long time.
21 kilometers. I guess. Yeah, it would take an hour, I guess.
Like 21 kilometers is like, it's far. Like if I'm walking that, I'm pissed. You're not walking 21 kilometers, ever.
I've done it. Yeah, lots.
You didn't like it, though.
I've done it a lot, actually. I walked from Shay's house in New York one time, like a long way. Like up Manhattan.
Well, that's cool.
It probably took about 45 minutes.
So
like
you did,
an hour
21
walk.
kilometers walked faster.
I walked
than
faster.
the person ran it.
Yeah, I did it in 40 minutes.
You walked it faster than the people ran it, dude.
I've probably... Like, if I see an hour walk on the map, that doesn't deter me.
Like, do you like that guy I sent you on Instagram where he's like, or did you send it to me? I think I sent it to you. He eats 20,000 kilometers or eats 20,000.
What a mess.
Eats 20,000 calories, burn 20,000 calories.
Well, that's a bad way to live.
That's a tough on your body.
The shits, man. We're back.
We're back to the poopsicles.
But like his shitting was fucked up.
Yeah.
Like how you do that even more than one time?
Yeah, 3 times while still running for 13 hours. He ran the whole day.
So you basically fuck your body up, fuck your joints up, and then just sit on the toilet for views?
That's how you get famous, dude.
For that.
You got any more ideas, Jordan? I'm ready. I'm ready to hear it. We've tried it, everything.
Isn't that crazy that somebody was just like, wait a second, what if I just eat and then burn?
Like, I'm telling you right now, if you really want it, I'll set this podcast set up right in my bathroom and we'll just we'll film it.
You'll shit the whole time.
Both of us, the whole time, 1 hour.
You feel more comfortable in there, maybe.
I've spent some time on the toilet.
Yeah. You think you would have invested in a nicer seat.
You don't want the seat to be too... You know you get... your intestines can fall out of your bum if you sit on the toilet too long.
Like how long?
No, prolonged use. Like if you
do
that for 20 years, one day it's just going to fall out.
What do you mean do what for 20 years?
Sit on the toilet for a long time.
How long, though, in each bout?
Can your intestines...
No. Well, sure, if they can. How long, though? What's the limit? Because all that means is there's a sand timer on my asshole, like tightness, I guess.
So the main cause hemorrhoids, but...
The main cause of what? The intestines falling out your ass?
Sitting on there too long. But you could get There's so many infections, it says. You can get gastroenteritis, cholera.
Just from sitting there.
Typhoid. You can get hepatitis from sitting. No, this is not right. This is...
Dude, this can't be accurate.
Yeah, no, it's not right.
Just sitting there thinking? Hepatitis. Who knew? Evidently, nobody knew. Isn't that sad?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I was saying, but I read something a long time ago.
Are you sure? Like it feels like that would be widely known. Like they'd be like, "Gentlemen, get off the seats."
It's one of the searches: prolonged sitting, the risk for deep tissue injury during toilet sitting.
Deep tissue.
It's a fucking scientific study, National Library of Medicine.
But how long? And is there a limit per day?
I wish there was an AI to just summarize this for me.
Why wouldn't that be at the top?
There's the abstract.
What do you mean the abstract? I don't want that. At the top, the title should literally be like time limit.
No, it should be right away telling you that.
Like every other bit of information is in fucking no way valuable.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get the idea.
Yeah. We're all trying to get the idea.
Yeah, it's saying...
who needs this information spellbound?
We found that specialized toilet seat cushions are able to reduce this risk by lowering instantaneous tissue exposure to internal stresses by up to 88%.
Really leaned into that tissue.
Yeah. Furthermore, hemodynamic variables were altered during the toilet sitting.
Well, I was thinking because is that why they're like porcelain seats just so that people get up?
Yeah. They're less comfortable. Really, there should be no seat because then nobody would sit down.
How uncomfortable that is.
You just have to squat to take a poop.
Well, that's what they're doing in India and shit.
Yeah.
Squats.
They're squatting.
We're like the only people using toilet paper.
Wait, what do you mean?
Like us and the Americans.
I disagree.
No, like most people aren't using it. They have a little like either hose or like flowering pot. Yeah.
I picture somebody just using like a spout.
Literally.
But that doesn't have enough water pressure to clean.
They don't care about pressure.
Like Simon's should be just selling water, what do you call them?
I'm waiting.
Pressure washers.
For your butt.
Yeah.
In
like
Dubai, every washroom just has a hose and you... And Deanna's like, water gets on the floor. Just here, ass water.
I don't know like how I feel about that, but
tell us.
Well, just like that seems gross.
The toilet paper is a tough one too, though.
Is it like we just can't ship it over there, or what's the issue with the toilet paper?
They don't like it.
I thought you were going to say they don't believe in it.
I don't like it. They don't believe in it. They don't like it. They don't believe in it.
Believe is the wrong word. Like practically, it works.
I mean, it does work to some extent.
Like it pushes the poop off of your butthole.
Well, it wipes it.
Yeah.
But like scientifically, if
it's still dirty down there.
It's not the best method.
No, like a bidet would be the best method.
It introduces a fabric not ready to be maintained as a fabric. Like it's not a cloth.
But we've definitely gotten stronger toilet paper over the years.
Well, it's paper.
Yeah, but it's stronger.
Yeah, it's like pillow paper, pretty much. Like soft paper.
It's got double layers.
Yeah, that's so necessary. Like, the only time you realize that ply really matters is when you're without it.
But I have a question, maybe an observation.
Yeah.
Realistically, once they evolved to more than a
day,
whatever the company
us?
that said us as well to where we evolved, where the more amount of plies, like we have 2 or 3 plies, shouldn't the 1 plies have been obsolete? Why are they still selling those bad boys?
Yeah, because there's a market.
There's a market for single ply. Your hole goes through the toilet paper.
And the technology on that 1 ply is interesting because if you grab a bunch of 1 ply and try to turn it into more,
it still tears on your ass.
It's still 1 ply.
Yeah, like your fingers are going through there.
Well, what kind of technique is...
Well, I'm like a 3-finger guy. I try to just have the 3 fingers do a drive-by, a gentle drive-by.
It's a confusing system. I have a bidet.
But not when you travel.
No, but you still require, which is, honestly, every time you travel, you're basically just saying goodbye to your bidet.
So you love your bidet?
It helps. Today there was an immaculate amount of water pressure.
Oh, okay.
Like it was aggressive.
So you turned it up too much?
Well, no, it's just sometimes it's like the pressure of the water it's connected to.
Now,
like today, literally, it was as if it was being pressure washed.
Now, to further dive into this thing we were talking about earlier, did that feel good?
No, not when it's powerful like that. Feels like you're in jail, dude. You're like, fuck. They're taking away my rights.
So if like a single mom did that to you.
No. Oh,
with
no.
her tongue.
Not even possible. We're talking like this could just take, rust off a truck.
Was it taking paint off the wall?
Yeah. You could hear it.
So water came out of your nose.
You know when like a dog is like hit with the hose and you hear like that's what it sounded like. In the other room you could hear like a depth of sound.
Did you yelp?
I was surprised.
So you
I was
jumped
like,
off
what the hell's happening?
So
it was just a shocking, because it's usually what happens now is that when I first hooked it up, it was amazing. And then the water pressure changes. So sometimes it's a little different. So now most of the time you turn it on and it like waits a second, the water drips out and then it hits you. It's at like maybe 40%. Today, the pressure was at like 100%.
And so every time really you're surprised.
Yeah, there's always an element of like, I don't know what I'm walking into.
Whether there's a delay, whether there's a water pressure change, you get a treat every day.
And nobody tells you that. There's no reference in the manual. Hey, be aware of onset delayed water pressure. There's none of that. When I installed the bidet, Deanna was like, oh, it looks chic. She described the bidet as chic.
It's an interesting concept. It works.
You have never thought of purchasing one?
No, I have. I have. It's probably for the better.
That you
that
have?
I don't.
Oh. Why is that? You don't want your organs to fall out?
I said that ominously.
Because that's maybe this whole episode is just a gateway to your asshole. Like you're like, wait, I can't get a bidet because if I like it, then I'm gay. That's a whole song. That's a folk song. You love folk. Your favorite folk band, AC/DC.
It's cool that you're looking at me right now.
It's cool.
But the camera, you're looking up, though, not at the camera.
Correct.
We can accept it.
There's going to be growing pains.
I've just positioned your face where the camera is, so I don't really see your face, but I see the camera, and it looks like I'm looking at you.
It's better what you're doing.
You think so?
Yeah.
Yeah, for the continuity of the conversation,
Yeah, I'm off. I'm looking off into the.
But that's okay. I love getting the news from Jordan.
Sometimes you need the news, man. Sometimes you need the news. The last thing I ever wanted to do was like be a guy reading the news.
But the more you don't want to do that, the more it sounds like fun.
You think?
To be a news anchor would be amazing because you get to lie to everybody all the time.
Well, not even lie. Is it you get to pick the stories?
Definitely not.
No, you don't get to. Well, I think you do actually.
No.
Yeah.
As the anchor?
Yeah.
No way. No way.
Well, you're a journalist.
I think there's journalists.
Like first of all, Rebecca Corningstone, she was picking her own stuff.
Does a news anchor pick?
I'm almost 99% sure.
No, news anchors don't always pick their own stories. Well, don't always.
See that? You see that?
They absolutely can play a role in deciding the stories. However, there isn't. On the global news team that's working around the clock, they make sure that the story is what the story is.
I think the goal is to be like the news anchor in The Office.
It would be cool to see one go rogue, but that never happens.
Rogue how?
Like if it was live and they just started going off script, like they had a bad day. Their wife dumped them, cheating on them, and then they come in and they're like, bad news in Washington today. My wife's a bitch. Like, that'd be great to see.
Wow, but then they're self-destructing their own carrier. So it's like, wife's cheating on me and I'm fucking my own life up? Damn.
Yeah, but that's okay.
for your entertainment.
Well, like, you got to be entertained, dude. Like,
You got to be a little tamed, dude. You got to be a little tamed.
Because they're always giving you bad news. Oh, the door's open. Hello, we broke the third wall.
Oh, there's no walls.
It's tight in here.
Yeah. Do you have enough? You have enough leverage to exist in there?
No, definitely not.
If you had to be like, what was your job as a child that you wanted?
I always wanted to be a fireman.
A fireman.
Yeah.
What about it? Just the flames?
I think the excitement of what that could be.
Or you liked running with a bunch of other men holding the ladder?
Yeah. The problem is, in reality, I was never designed to be a fireman.
You said it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that never sunk in until I was a man. And then I was like, oh.
So
no.
you thought up until like recently that you could do it?
Well, not recent, but like we'd say 10 years ago, I met a fireman and I was like, I'm never going to be a fireman. I met one.
Yeah.
The odds of meeting the most perfect fireman probably is in the millions, right? Because like you're going to see an array of body types or personalities. But I just met one randomly and I was like, Jesus fucking Christ, dude.
You got to be fit.
You're prepared. You got to be. There's actually no room for error.
I mean, I don't know that a lot's happening.
What do you mean?
Like most places, there's not a lot of fire.
No, but when there is, you want the guy who could do it without being like, I need a break.
100%. But like,
I don't want anybody taking a break.
The only fires that are really troublesome can't be fought anyways.
Yeah, like the forest fires, those guys are kind of just watering the grass, really. Because they're never putting it out.
No.
Like California just on fire and the guys are just standing there, they're smiling like, yeah, we're doing our part.
They have to be there just so that it feels like something's getting done. But they're
because they're out there, they're like, it's not like we're not trying.
I wonder how people would feel if they were just like, yo, do you want to we'll show you video of it.
Like 1 year they just say, okay, this year we're going to try something. We're not going to fight the fires.
Yeah.
We're just going to see what happens.
They literally will load up a plane with fucking water and try to dump it over it, and it's like nothing.
Well, isn't it retardant that they're dropping?
I think it's like that and water.
What are you, fucking bored? Like, what's going on over there?
Just tired as hell.
It's fine.
I wish. Why doesn't water put out fires like that?
We need to take the oxygen away. Water doesn't take the oxygen away.
Yeah, fucking Pokemon, man. Confuse me.
Well, no, I would have taught you. What do you mean?
Well, because Squirtle can just wipe out Charmander, no problem.
Yeah, that's true.
No oxygen required.
Yeah, true.
You know?
Because water has oxygen in it.
Pretty much, they're just like, hey, don't do that with the water. It'll fuck you up.
Yeah, like it takes an enormous amount of water to put out a fire. It takes very little retardant.
Yeah, what is retardant? Cream?
It's a lot of stuff. It just takes the oxygen away. What is retardant? How do you spell retardant?
Come on. Retard ant.
It's a synthetic, treated fabric or substance not readily susceptible to fire. Okay, that doesn't tell. Thank you for answering.
Yeah, fire is kind of like a person. Like you need to handle it like a guy, like a dangerous guy.
So most retardants include inorganic salts such as antimony trioxide or borate, phosphorus compounds such as organophosphates, nitrogen-based compounds such as melamine, and halogenated organic compounds.
You could have stopped at any of those.
Oh,
we don't know those.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Do you know those? What those are?
Well, the salt, like the antimony trioxide, the borate.
Antimony?
Yeah. Phosphorus, like any the phosphorus is the nitrogen-based ones. Makes sense.
How do you know it's nitrogen-based?
Melamine. It's on the periodic table.
Oh, yeah.
No, it's not.
Melamine.
Melamine. Yeah, melamine. You don't know what melamine is?
You don't either.
I'll tell you right now. Nitrogen-based compound.
Shut the fuck up.
It's used by manufacturers to create products. It's plastic dishware.
It's just weird how like fire is. You have to treat it like a guy. Like you have to suffocate it. Like
you have to.
You can't just put it out. It's like
why are we
too strong?
The guy? Yeah,
it's too
like
strong.
A really strong guy.
Yeah, like fire's like a strong guy.
It's hard to kill a strong guy.
Yeah, unless you go behind him.
But even then, If you're not strong enough.
Sneaking around is it's up there.
Yeah, video games taught you a lot.
Well, think about it. Everyone's like, oh, strong. No one's talking about the sneakies.
Yeah, like a sharp knife in the back.
Yeah.
What are you going to do? Can't reach the knife.
Yeah, you can't even see back there. It's weird that you can't see behind you.
It's weird you can't readily touch behind you, too. Like, even if you're really flexible, you can't get every part on your back, I don't think.
Yeah, your back doesn't exist to your arms almost. Like, there's areas of my back that have been untouched for months or weeks, you know? Like my human hands.
Yeah, those are desolate zones on your back.
Yeah, there's like demilitarized zones on all backs.
The Third Reich is... Wait, that's not the demilitarized zone.
It isn't. It is.
No, sorry. No, I meant...
You got fired up on that Trump rally. And just like, everyone about the Trump rally is so funny because they're like, okay, so it's like...
The Rhineland, sorry.
It kind of feels like a Nazi rally, but it's not like Trump's trying to make like a Reich or anything. Like a Reich is legit.
I found what you were saying quite funny. Like, if you have to keep saying you're not a Nazi or Hitler...
Jesse said that.
Jesse said that?
Yeah.
Even better.
If you keep saying you're not Hitler, that's not positive.
Well, no, it's not reassuring.
Yeah.
Like, if you keep saying, I'm not going to scare you, but then you're scary looking.
Yeah.
I don't believe you, dude.
I just like it because Americans are like, I'm mad, but how mad are they?
I'm so mad I want to tell you about it, but I'm still going to vote for him because he's the better of the two. Why does everybody keep saying that's the thing?
What, he's the better?
The better of the two.
It is strange.
Is he better of the two?
I think two people that just think that the government is this big, scary thing that's like, the taxes, it's for pedophiles. Like, there's shit like that in America where they're crazy. Like, there's pizza factories with the children. Like, that's literally what they're thinking.
I think if Kamala comes out wearing the dress Britney wore at the reunion.
You liked Britney's dress.
Well, just like, no, it's not that I liked it. I'm saying she was wearing the dress where it was like the fucking Moses splitting the river in the middle. She came out, Red Sea.
Well, you need like a good dress, but she's always wearing suits.
Yeah, she's covering everything up, which makes no sense. I mean, I'm not saying.
Well, because then you got to listen.
Misogynistic. I'm just saying.
I mean, you don't have to try. It's because she wants you to hear what she's got to say. Because if the mommy milks her out,
yeah. But if nobody's listening to what you're
your
saying,
eyes get crossed.
If nobody's listening to what you're saying, you got to distract them.
Yeah. She's only 60 years old. God bless her soul.
Yeah.
You think God's blessing her? It would kind of be funny if God was like making sure Trump won. And he's like, no, I should be helping her, but I gotta just change it up.
Like he should just step down.
God, you think he should step down?
Dude, that would be the craziest thing. He's like, listen, I've realized I've come off a certain way.
God.
Give her a chance.
You're talking about God or Trump?
No, Kamala, and Trump saying that about Kamala, not about God.
No, Donald Trump would probably more likely call her a whore than like step down. If somebody presented him with the option of, hey, you have to go on national TV and call her a stupid whore, or say I respect her as a human being, he would probably be like,
he'd add more things.
He would wait a bit. It wouldn't be an obvious. He might pick the other one, but there's a good chance.
He would say whore before you finish the sentence.
Yeah. He'd be like, great. Can we schedule that?
I'm almost surprised he hasn't said something like that yet. If anything, he's been the most respectful towards Kamala compared to other candidates.
Publicly.
Oh, yeah, but publicly is all that matters. What was he saying to Joe Biden? Like, he would just be like, you're old, Joe. You got no juice left in the tank.
He's as old, which is kind of funny.
It's crazy that he's the same age, but he's completely different.
Yeah, that's scary. Because if I'm that age, I'm not looking at you making fun of you. I'm going like, can that happen to me now, I guess?
Well, he's too orange for that to happen to him.
Do you think he tans, or that's got to be fake?
I think that's just his skin color from... That's why when somebody lies too much, they turn a different color, you know?
Like he loves turmeric? He's got turmeric soap?
I realized not too long ago, turmeric will stain the shit out of everything.
Yeah, it's pretty much like you can't touch it.
Like, Michaela made a tea and she put turmeric in it, but she spilled some like in the sink. And dude, it's still on the sink.
Yeah,
it's hard to get off.
It is.
What does that do to your insides?
Probably never leaves.
Like, you're orange inside.
Yeah.
And out.
I kind of hate turmeric because everyone's like, oh, you put turmeric in there. But I'm like, it's the taste.
Is it bad?
It's not enjoyable.
Is it good for your joints, though, right?
It's kind of good for everything.
Anti-inflammatory?
Yeah, like if you could just jut it into the neck.
Is there not a supplement you could take that's a pill that has turmeric?
You could turmeric pill.
But does that have just the orange powder in the pill?
It might.
So irrelevant because it's still getting orange on the inside.
Yeah, and what the hell is that pill made out of?
Yeah, it's also... Oh, yes. Is that what you're on now? What the pill capsules
are
made?
What the hell is the plastic in there? Is it vegan? I've realized that I'm only a vegan in terms of, like, products. Like, I don't need my soap to be vegetarian. I need it to be vegan.
What's this app you're using to scan stuff?
Yuka.
How does that work?
Yuka want to know, don't you? You scan items, and it tells you what the hell's in it.
I could just read what the back says.
Could you?
Yeah.
Pull up right now the ingredients for Eggo waffles. Tell me if you're reading that, understanding it, doctor. They're not all nitrogen-based substances, all right?
Kellogg's Eggo Home Style.
Home Style.
Ingredients: enriched wheat flour, lysine, reduced iron. I mean, come on, this is all
it's
all everyday stuff. Folic acid, water. So leavening, like, come on.
That app, you use it, it'll tell you how many additives are in something.
Monocalcium phosphate, come on.
So now my house slowly has been changed over to like 100% house.
100% of what?
Just excellence. We're looking for excellence. So if you scan it, it says 70. That's pretty good. We're looking for 80s, 90s.
So your grocery shopping
list, ranks it.
So your list has gone up.
It's gone up. No, not in price. No.
No?
No, not necessarily.
I'm scared to scan the things I have here.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Like 10%?
Did you get the app?
No, I don't even know. I didn't even know it was an app.
It's an app.
So I'll give it a try. And I'll
what's your favorite snack? Those Fiber One bars?
These little, I have these little, Korean noodle little bags. They're like little ramen
Like
noodle.
ramen bags.
Yeah.
That's your favorite snack?
I like it on occasion.
Probably an insane amount of sodium in there.
Well, sodium is not bad for you. You just drink more water.
That's not a fact.
That's not a fact?
What you just said?
You can't drink a lot of water and counter sodium?
Not like 1-to-1.
Why? I drink a lot of water regularly.
Can you smoke a bunch of cigarettes and then just breathe a bunch of oxygen in after? Just be like...
Okay, your recommended daily intake is 1,400 milligrams of sodium.
I thought you were going to say your recommended daily intake is 4 cigarettes.
1,400 milligrams, which is 1.4 grams of salt.
A day.
A day.
That's a lot.
Yeah, that's how much the daily recommended health amount
I bet
is.
that in one pack of that Korean ramen.
There's not 1,400.
Probably more.
7.
Probably more.
7. There's not more. Are you out of your mind?
You don't think? Pull it up.
I can't. I don't know the name of the
pull up
ramen.
Pull up just any ramen.
Baldak ramen. We'll use that one.
What's Baldak?
It's another kind, which is do not get it. It is so spicy, dude.
Yeah, it's too much.
It's really bad.
Some of the stuff they put in those pouches are like insane. You put it into the water. The water starts
let's see here.
bubbling like chemicals.
Holy macaroni! There's so much.
Yeah. What are you
1,300 milligrams of sodium in one shot. Dude, no wonder why my piss hurt after I was done eating one of those.
You see what I'm saying here, dude?
I don't eat fucking 4 of them, though.
You said it's your favorite snack.
Yeah, like if at night I'm hungry, I'll throw one of those down the gullet.
At night is the worst time.
No, what do you mean? You sleep on it, you get better in the morning. Is that not how it works?
It's not like it's the flu. Yeah, man. This is the age. This is
Dude,
it.
there's too much salt in these things.
There's so much. There's not even anything else. I'm pretty sure the noodles are salt.
Well, it looks like we're going to throw those in the garbage.
The thing is, with shit like that, I don't even understand why there's that much salt. You're like, what the fuck are you guys doing?
Well, that's what makes it taste good.
You're right.
Okay, I'm going to get, this is what we're going to do. I'm going to do an experiment. I'm going to get yucca.
Get yucca.
And I'm going to try for a week.
How about this? With yucca, what you should just start out doing. Go around your house and be like, here's my favorite things. Scan them.
There's going to be nothing left in my house, dude.
No.
Like, what's your favorite snack?
Green grapes.
I don't believe you.
I've grown up, dude.
There's no way. You're saying that you're pandering.
To who? You?
To the audience.
No, I'd say right now green grapes, but my OG snack is probably bread with butter. Toasted bread with butter.
Jordan, why is that your favorite snack?
Bread with butter?
Why can't you like a bag of chips or chocolate? Like, why?
Chips, they're good. Listen, I'm a guy. I'm hanging out. Chips are great. But chips are like gratuitous. You know? Butter, simple.
Simple.
A little bit of salt in there. Bread, easy.
Well, you got to get unsalted butter.
No, all butter's salted. Unsalted butter's a fallacy, my friend.
Oh, why does it say unsalted on it then?
There's a game to be played. The typing has become an element of the podcast, if not a guest.
Unsalted butter is truly unsalted, meaning it contains no added salt.
I'm holding on what I'm saying. Here. It's salted. It's salted. Because I worked with a girl that said she worked in a dairy farm, and like all of it is just not added salt. So the mixture for butter has salt in it, but it's not additionally salted. You feel me?
No, I read that. It says not additionally salted, but like where's the original salt coming from?
Like to make it, you know? Because you need salt. You can't not.
Dude, I'm telling you right now, it's not part of it.
You think unsalted butter's pure?
No, I'm just saying, I already knew you didn't need salt to make it, but I wanted to look it up first.
Yeah.
Because salt is just fucking milk, dude.
Salt is milk.
Sorry. Butter is just milk.
Yeah, it's just milk and willpower.
It's really what it is.
But I'm almost 90,000% sure that
dude, I'm telling you right now,
there's salt in there for taste.
If it says unsalted, you cannot put salt in it.
Well, maybe this is my flat earth.
But like that can be debunked.
What I'm saying?
Well, either both of them.
I think that maybe one day we go to a farm. We take a look. We ask the guy.
Every recipe I'm looking at for butter does not have
salt.
Zero.
What about the salted butter?
That's when you add the salt. That's why it says salted.
I gotta concede, I guess.
Okay, let me ask you a question. When you're buying nuts at Costco and there's an unsalted pack of nuts, do they have salt in them?
Well, no.
I rest my case.
But there is a saltiness to them. Right? I don't think that's a good example.
If you go get some cashews, they don't come with salt on them. Peanuts, pecans.
No, they don't.
They don't come with salt. So why would the butter that doesn't need salt with? You know what? I could be wrong.
Because I believe that girl. Don't you believe a girl?
No, I don't believe stupid people, dude.
Well, I mean, if she is stupid, working on a dairy farm makes sense. Yeah, intelligence doesn't feel like a big part of it.
Dude, working on a dairy farm is a tough job.
Yeah. She was a bigger girl.
A lot of butter.
She had power, you know?
Wow, I'm glazing.
Yeah, you look like that scouting shift has taken a lot of big toll.
Yeah.
Big toll on you.
Scouting talent for the pod, dude. Don't be sorry.
Don't be blurry. Yeah, bread and butter. That was and then if I could spread some jam on there, and if I want to be a piece of shit, Nutella. I'll throw Nutella on there.
Do you like the classic little desserty treat like the cream cheese with jam on your bagel?
Yeah. But it always has to have butter. Like it's got to be butter, cream
Oh,
cheese.
the base is butter.
Correct. Like I can't have it any other way. Like I can, but it's not enjoyable. Because you got to enjoy it. If you don't enjoy,
I don't know, man.
so you're telling me that if you get a bagel, you go just cream cheese? There's no lubricant?
If all I have is the cream cheese, I'm not searching for butter to put on it as well.
Really?
Yeah.
And this is something you don't do frequently.
Well, I don't have bagels with cream cheese that often, but I wish I did.
That's
I'd be way
confusing.
fatter if I did.
Would you? Yeah. What do you think is contributing to your overall size?
Zero exercise.
Zero.
Maximum food intake.
That's
whatever.
That's a big
Yeah, like 0 calories burned.
That company doing well in that, excelling in that.
Like every marathon I've run, I've set the record in that regard.
Yeah. Have you ever tried to do a big mukbang? Because I know you watch them.
I watch them all the time.
Yeah. Have you ever?
No.
You want to?
No. I don't like to eat food where I make myself feel sick.
Yeah, that's not fun.
That makes me unhappy.
So could you mukbang just right up to the edge?
Maybe 10 years ago I could have been famous, but not now.
No, I'm not saying like being famous. I'm saying like, say a mukbang is like, I got to eat 30 things. Could you enjoy yourself eating 12?
Yeah. If you were like, yeah.
You could be on like the Pro-Am.
The Pro-Am. Oh, I'd be on the Pro-Am circuit for sure.
Of the mukbang. Pro-Am of the bang muck. Buddy, that's it.
That's it?
That's it. We're going to end on go get some ramen. Clog up that prostate.
Okay, I got 2 questions for you.
Answering them. Here we go.
Rapid fire.
Rapid fire.
You ready?
Hit it.
What world record do you think you have a shot at beating?
Oh my God, what a question. Flicking a toothpick as far as I can.
Is that a record?
Definitely.
Oh my God.
But
what is
seems doable. No?
As farther than the person who did it before you?
That's like, what the record is.
Are you doing What is the weirdest thing? Okay, what is not a big deal to most people, but it is torture for you?
Musicals.
Wow. What's your go-to karaoke song?
Don't do it.
Stop.
No,
don't do
that's
it.
not a song. I don't do karaoke. Like, I hate karaoke. I think in my mind that I'm amazing at karaoke, so I never do it.
That makes complete sense to me.
Yeah.
What is a stranger you still think about sometimes? Who is?
A stranger I still think about sometimes?
Who's a stranger you think about still?
Anybody who's just sleeping on the sidewalk.
Wait, you remember those people forever?
Not forever, but I think about them.
That's all I got.
Okay. Here we go. Who's your first celebrity crush?
Miley Cyrus.
Wow. How old were you?
Well, I don't know if that matters, but she's the crush.
She's the crush.
Yeah.
Okay, if you wanted to be one man in Hollywood, like who would you be? Tough. Wow. 2 check swings.
It's tough, dude. There's a lot in Hollywood, like right
Hollywood.
today, anytime, all time.
Sure, whatever you want. At this point, we'll take anything.
Antonio Banderas.
All right. If you could be any president of America, who would you be?
I know maybe 7 of those.
You got it.
Maybe 10 of them.
Yeah.
Let's go with Eisenhower. He sounds cool.
Sounds cool. Probably don't know a lot about what he did.
Did he do bad stuff?
I think he's okay.
Okay, sick.
I don't know a lot of presidents either.
You get one final question.
If you could transition to a woman, but you could it was like Freaky Friday, where you like were in it, which female would you be?
Like anybody in the world?
Yeah.
Well, I'd be Kamala Harris and let those girls loose.
And we would respect you just the same, Mr. President.
Don't be sorry.
It's been another wild time. Am I gonna stare at this fucking camera? It's so demoralizing. When I look at you, we're connected.
I think you. Yeah, it's true. But like to me, you're not looking at me.
Like when I'm looking at, but when I do this, I'm looking at you.
When you look down more,
right there.
Right there. Now you're looking at me.
Shit.
It's completely different.